Hello and welcome to Steph G School. Today's lesson is all about acne. I'm going to share with you my personal favorite products and treatments that I believe help to reduce and clear the skin of breakouts, congestion, excess oil, and acne. I'm going to take you step by step in an ideal routine, and I will share with you the facials and treatments that I believe make a big difference when it comes to treating and clearing our skin. Let's get started. Before we get into this, I want to share that I personally understand and have experienced acne and congested skin since I was very young. I went through puberty very early in life, and my skin was always a reflection of a hormonal balance, some type of bacteria, oil, and congestion. So I am no stranger to how it feels and the experience that one has when breaking out. I want you to know that it absolutely can be worked on, it can be improved, it can be reduced. The skin is a living organism, so it's never going to be perfect, and we're never going to have clear skin 24/7. But I can definitely educate you in the products and the treatments that I believe make a big difference. I will always educate on nutrition and how it can balance you from the inside out, and I will always share on mindfulness and how working on our inner peace and our inner calmness hugely impacts our skin, making our skin less reactive, more calm, and more clear. Now let's get started into the products. Step 1 is cleansing. Very important that we really cleanse the skin when we're trying to treat a condition. I love the G Beauty Oil Cleanser to remove the first layer of the day. I apply this generously in my hands, completely dry, and moisturize it onto my skin, again dry. The oil in the oil cleanser will help to pull out the bacteria and the excess oil in the skin, and it will melt away the day, makeup, sweat, oil, etc. Then you would use a second cleanser. I always suggest a gel-based cleanser for those that are oily acneic, because that will help to purify the skin, clear up the bacteria, and will actually cleanse the skin on a deeper level. And I suggest the Dr. Dennis Gross Alpha Beta Pore Perfecting Cleanser that has a little bit of salicylic acid to clear and decongest the skin. Now let's talk toner. I used to think toner was a complete waste of time until I understood toner, and I found one that personally worked for my skin. My two suggestions for a toner would either be the Dr. Sturm Balancing Toner or the G-Tox Malachite AHA Toner. Depending on the severity or the intensity of the acne, these toners will work excellently for a combination skin type. The Barbara Sturm Balancing Toner has helped my skin tremendously. It not only brings down the inflammation in my skin, but it calms my skin down before I apply skincare. It's important that we create balance in the skin so it's not erratic and bouncing all over the place when we apply acids or things that exfoliate. Again, depending on the intensity of the breakout, I do love this Goop Tonic because it does have a little bit of AHA in it, which will help to clear up extra bacteria. So again, if the acne is a little bit more intense, I would suggest using something like this a couple of times a week. And if you can, I would alternate between the two. One is going to work more on balancing and one is going to work more on clarity. Exfoliation. Depending on where you're at in your skin journey and where you're at in terms of your breakouts, skin purging, or working on calming the skin, it's important that we find a balance in our exfoliation. We don't want to over exfoliate in any capacity, because what will happen is the skin will start to freak out and feel stripped, and it will produce more oil, therefore more congestion. So we want to find a really nice balanced, happy medium. For a physical exfoliation, I love something powder-based that you can use more frequently. So I personally love the Dr. Sturm Enzyme Cleanser. This is a powder that you mix with water that you can gently blend into the skin, really work into the pores, and this will create a gentle physical exfoliation, I'd say up to 3 to 4 times a week. Balancing out with a physical exfoliation would be some type of chemical exfoliation peel style. So I am going to get into more of the acids, but I do love a good at-home peel at least twice a week for an acneic skin type. Number 1 is the Dr. Dennis Gross Alpha Beta Peel Pads. They come in 3 different types: ultra gentle, universal, and extra strength. If you have breakout skin, I would try the extra strength at least twice a week and see how your skin responds. Your first pad is going to have all your acid, and your second pad is going to have your neutralizer. Use these pads until they're virtually dry. Go behind the ears, work down the neck. If you break out in between your chest or your back, shoulders, go for it. The other option for those that are looking for a more anti-aging result, I would say the Goop Glow. These are a 5% glycolic acid, so a little bit gentler than the extra strength. These really focus on the glow. For me, they're a little too glow enhancing because I'm so oily, but if you find that you're congested and the skin is feeling dull, I would definitely suggest the Goop Glow pads for sure. So when it comes to treating the acne itself, we want to find, again, the perfect balance. I have here at home 2 products that I use on a regular rotation. There is a third product I don't have with me, but I will speak and educate on it because I do hugely believe in it. The first one is the Sunday Riley Good Genes. This is a lactic acid treatment that was one of the first products that I really felt and saw a difference with. Lactic acid is a gentle acid that works on discoloration, texture, pores, anti-aging. So it's a little bit of everything. For me and my oily skin, this has been amazing for my blackheads, and I use this treatment every single night. I've obviously worked up the condition for my skin, so it's super strong and able to handle this much lactic acid. If you're new to it, I would suggest 2 to 3 times a week, or you can wear it as a mask. It tingles, it exfoliates, it brightens, and it works. This has been transformative for me. With all of this mask wearing, I have been getting more pustules, pimples since wearing a mask because we have this trapped bacteria breathing in and out the same air. It does definitely increase our opportunity for more breakouts. I am obsessed with the Dr. Dennis Gross Acne Eliminating Gel, the Breakout Eliminating Gel. This is a new product that Dr. Gross created since all of our mask wearing, and it really makes a difference on the larger pimples. You can wear this treatment both morning and night. On the days that I'm wearing a mask for more than 8 hours, I will actually use less makeup around my chin and jawline, and I will put a thin layer of this acne eliminating gel all over the skin. It really keeps the skin cool, but it has salicylic acid in it, which will break down the intensity of the oil in the oil glands, and it will bring down and reduce the inflammation of the breakouts. I highly suggest this product. It is vegan, it's paraben free, it's clear, it's great for men, women, all different skin conditions. If you are experiencing breakouts, this is a great product to have in your beauty cabinet and to apply on the days that you're wearing a mask for a very long period of time. The next product I'm going to talk about that I unfortunately don't have here in front of me is Skinceuticals Blemish and Age Defense. It comes in a bottle that looks just like this, and it's a blend of salicylic and glycolic acid. The Blemish and Age Defense was created to treat hormonal breakouts, but it's an incredible acne treatment no matter what the cause. You can use it as a spot treatment on a cluster of breakouts. You can use it all over the skin. I would suggest starting with it every other night because it is quite strong and quite intense. It doesn't matter how old you are or your skin condition. If you do break out and they become more serious, deeper rooted, the Blemish and Age is excellent for that. They also make an LHA cleanser and toner, which is even more purifying and has more acid in it. If you are experiencing an overproduction of breakouts and oil in the skin, I would suggest it. Treatment no matter what the cause. You can use it as a spot treatment on a cluster of breakouts. You can use it all over the skin. I would suggest starting with it every other night because it is quite strong and quite intense. Doesn't matter how old you are or your skin condition. If you do break out and as I was saying earlier, when we overly strip the skin then freaks out and can sometimes create more breakouts, more oil, and purging. So what's very important is that with all of the acids and exfoliation that we use when we're trying to clear up our acne is that we hydrate. So important. Again, that's why I love the balancing toner to create a calm environment, but hydrating is so pivotal no matter the breakout or the condition. A lot of times when we are oily, we steer far away from moisturizers, and these two have proven to me to work and balance out my skin no matter how oily I'm feeling. My first suggestion is the Sunday Riley Tidal. This is a water-based moisturizer that's super lightweight and does not clog the pores. It will give you the moisture your skin needs without breaking out the skin, of course. The second option is the Dr. Barbara Sturm Clarifying Face Cream that has zinc in it to bring down the inflammation, bring down the congestion, and help to mattify the skin. I love the result, and I actually alternate. Masks are a huge bonus for me, especially when it comes to clarifying the skin. I love anything with clay, salicylic, or sulfur in it. This is the Dr. Dennis Gross. This is a clarifying mask, and I highly suggest this for anybody with overproduction of oil. This really mattifies the skin and clears out the pores. I am also a huge believer and advocate in LED light when it comes to calming and treating the skin. The Dr. Dennis Gross LED mask is an incredible investment for anybody suffering with their skin. Everything helps. The LED lights work to bring down the inflammation, redness, congestion, and bacteria in the skin. And the idea is you want to press it down, go to either the second or the third setting for clarity and brightness, and you want to wear it for 3 minutes every day on clear skin. This definitely makes a difference, but just like everything else, the more you use it, the better the impact is going to be. So being consistent is key. You just turn the mask on, place it over the face, and you can do anything you want. When it comes to facials, I have of course tried it all, but one of the treatments that made a huge difference in my breakout skin was the Hydrafacial. We offer this treatment in two ways at G Beauty. We offer it as the Medi Multi Hydra or as a mini Hydrafacial. Both contain the Hydrafacial technology, which is like a major deep cleaning for the skin. I always find my skin looks so beautiful 4 days after the treatment because it really suctions out all the bacteria and excess oil in the skin while simultaneously infusing the skin with whatever acid or serum or treatment the skin needs to balance out the breakouts. I would suggest trying a Hydrafacial every month and see how that transforms your skin, if not at least every 6 to 8 weeks if you're working on clarifying and brightening up the skin. Amazing for those who suffer with blackheads, which is myself, or anybody with active acne. The Hydrafacial makes a huge difference. As soon as we can do more treatments in Toronto, we are going to make sure that we can book you in for that treatment and you will see the results for yourself. To recap everything from today's lesson, we want to find a perfect balance of exfoliation and calming the skin. This is going to allow the skin to breathe, to relax, and to be able to optimize and utilize the ingredients that we're putting on it. When it comes to acne, it's very important that we think about the whole ecosystem of our inner being, that we're eating healthy foods that can contribute to healthy glowing skin, like plant-based diets filled with fruits and vegetables, that we are working on our inner mind so we're keeping things calm, we're not over-analyzing ourselves in the mirror, and we are not on a race to the finish line. This is a lifelong journey that can definitely have its ups and downs, but we have the tools to work on it and to control it to the best of our ability. It's also important that we keep up any type of physical activity to increase circulation so that we're constantly moving the bloodstream, working on water retention, and allowing the skin to have oxygen so that it's moving and grooving. Again, things take time, so be patient with your skincare routines. Invest in products that you understand and that you believe in. Show up for your skin every morning and every evening. Make time for that skincare routine and be consistent. Consistency is king when it comes to taking care of our skin. And like I said, being mindful of the whole ecosystem. I am here to be your skincare expert. You can message me with any questions. I'd love to see you in one of our shops so we can see your skin in person and give you our best advice and skincare routines for achieving your goal.